Hi everyone, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface with Naomi, season 1, the only in season. I don't care if I'm swearing now. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Don't give a shit. The only season this show's gonna get, episode 11. And as always, I'm joined by the lovely Jane Theory. How you doing, Jane?
Good, good. Happy to be here.
I can only imagine that's because of my wonderful company, not because of the show. Because holy cow, if it's vice versa, then I'm doing something wrong in life.
It's not the show for sure.
And if you like Jane and I doing this stuff together, please click her link to her channel in the description box down below. Throw her a subscription. She's well worth it. If you like this, you're going to love her channel. If you hate this, you're still going to love her channel, but it's just Naomi that you're hating. Let's just be honest. Oh, Jane.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever watch anything to do with Marvel ever again. I think I'm done. I don't want to watch anything to do with Paramount Plus again. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
CW.
We're so close to the end of this now. 2 more episodes after this one.
Back to back.
What?
They're back to back episodes.
Oh no. Are you serious?
That's what it said.
So next week it's a double episode.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. It's gonna be a 5-hour video.
Probably so. Well, I don't know. I don't know where they can go from here. This felt like a finale.
This did kind of feel season finale. Well, season letdown. I mean, this was a boring episode.
It was. Nothing really. They had one thing they wanted to say, and that's that she's a hero. And so they showed the entire episode was them trying to demonstrate that with one act. That's it. That's all that happened.
I will say one thing though. There was one thing in this episode that I liked.
Was it the last scene?
What, when it ended?
Yeah.
I didn't. No. Well, I might have liked the end scene if it actually made sense, but it didn't make a lick of sense. So I'm like, I like the attachment and I like the the banter between you.
Yeah.
But what you're saying don't make any sense.
It doesn't.
It was actually the bit mid-episode when she confesses everything to him.
Oh, okay.
And we actually get what I thought was some realness for a bit.
Yeah.
For a split second.
A little bit.
And it was all gone.
Yeah. They didn't want to go overboard.
30 seconds later.
Not too much.
Oh, fuck my life. As ever, let's start by looking at last week's ratings. They're shit.
Of course.
So,
how bad is it?
Yeah, that's it. Done. Off you go. They're shit. Just very quick. Let's have a very quick look. But no, you're absolutely right. It's shit. Let's go. Get out of here. The viewership was barely up 2 and a bit %. And even though the demo was up 33%, it was only to a 0.08, which is absolute hobgoblin garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I think what's going to happen is they're going to allow the show to finish, and then they're just going to quietly cancel it during the summer.
I could see that.
Because there's no way that this is going to... No way! You could take that to the bank! Not the Icelandic ones. They're the naughty ones.
They're going to pull off 2 remarkable episodes at the end.
Yeah, it's going to be like 2 of the greatest TV you've ever seen in your life. You're like, what did you think of the last 2 episodes? I'm crying. Oh my God. It's amazing. Oh my God. Chances of that happening,
quite slim.
very slim.
Yeah.
Slim to none, and by slim I mean none, and by none I mean absolutely not. Hell's bells.
Yeah.
Let's get into this drivel. So Naomi meets with her children, her parents.
Yeah.
Where she's conducting the meeting. They're sat down on the sofa and she's the one who stood up looming over them with the authority.
And they're slumping over, cowarding before her.
We're sorry for lying to you, Naomi.
We're so sorry.
You were the best adult in the house. We are so sorry.
And she called him a liar repeatedly. I would be dead if I tried that with my parents.
Oh, yeah? If I was that age and I called my mum a liar, wow. I'd get the swift end of a belt. That's what I would get. And my whole £2 a week pocket money taken away forever.
Yeah.
So she's basically calling them liars. Where you from? They're from the same fucking planet.
Yeah, apparently. But they don't have powers somehow.
But they don't have powers, but they do have powers because they use the powers using a rock with powers to take out evil army man.
Yeah.
Who wasn't actually evil. He was just found there was aliens in here.
He was doing his job.
Doing his job. He liked it. Okay. But, hell, I like my job.
Yeah.
Until I talk about Naomi, then I hate my fucking job. So, yeah, they are from her planet.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have powers, but they do. Wow.
Yeah.
They knew Naomi's parents.
Yeah.
They think that Brutus got hold of them, who we've never seen yet. 2 episodes left, and we've never seen Brutus.
No.
It's still confusing because Brutus has apparently taken over the world or whatever. Oh, okay, hold on. Brutus is Trump, by the way. They do this whole speech where basically they're saying Brutus is Trump. Yeah. Brutus rose to power. And then when Brutus rose to power, there was civil unrest everywhere. Yeah. And it was the worst time ever. And we all took to Twitter and started crying. I mean, and it was all...
And it was all sparked by an environmental disaster.
An environmental disaster.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck has rocks flying across the sky got to do with environmental disaster? Did their version of Yellowstone Park, super volcano erupt? What happened?
It's so insane. This entire storyline is so ridiculous because the original made more sense. People woke up or got these powers and war started. Because they couldn't agree, of course. They have these powers, all different types of people, and they start fighting one another. Like, this is not a political battle or whatever they're trying to make it on this show. It was a war. Like,
it's Trump.
How are they doing it? Why are they doing this? It makes no sense.
I know. I know it makes no sense. I have to watch the thing.
Oh.
So yeah, there's an environmental disaster which causes the downfall, which causes Trump to rise to power, which causes the civil unrest, which causes the riots. Last time I checked, it was the people on the left that were doing all the rioting, not the people on the right. Although there was some people on the right that meandered through the Capitol on January the 6th one day.
They turned some things over. Turn over some tables.
Yeah, let them in the door. They walked through, bought a couple of things in the gift shop, left. But yeah, Brutus rose to power.
Yeah.
But their world's also destroyed at the same time, remember?
How? Exactly. Exactly. Like, the planet is supposed to be destroyed, and yet, apparently not. He's here for some reason.
He has risen.
Not ruling the planet he took over. He's on Earth now.
He's on Earth, unseen. By the way, I know we're jumping a little bit here, but it's Naomi, so I don't give two shits.
They don't care.
You know when they reveal the henchman in the gymnasium with the beard?
Yeah.
And he was just wearing like the most slovenly casual clothes you've ever seen. And I just thought, wait, what? This is meant to be like Brutus's lieutenant. He looks like a vampire that's just about to be stabbed in Supernatural.
Yes. Yeah.
And he looked like he smelled.
He did look dingy.
It was just like this like
Homeless
dad
guy.
bod. Yeah, dad bod homeless dude. I'm here to take care of you, Naomi. What? Jesus Christ! Where does the wardrobe for you show? Never mind. Or something up from Zavala.
No.
Well, at least he, he's got a little bit of style. Only on this world, though, because of the racism. He's got racism style. Fuck you know.
He's fighting racism with fashion.
Yeah. Even though his only example of racism that he's ever used was about 50 years ago. Oh. And half the school's black. You silly, silly man. So Naomi tells the parents off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Naomi tells the children off. And then the dad's just like, hey, Naomi, you're a 16-year-old girl. You make this decision. If you want, we can run away and run like hell from Brutus. Or we can stay and fight like hell against Brutus. But you make the decision, 16-year-old.
Yeah. Child.
Tell
us what you want to do.
Minor.
You haven't graduated from high school, but please make this important life-changing decision.
Confirmed as well in this episode. Look at this. This is how I feel. This is exactly how I felt watching this.
Yeah.
Just make it stop. Sorry, Naomi. So I think the decision was obviously let's stay and fight.
Yeah, somehow. Even though you've never trained her to do anything. She's just learning all of this right now. But yeah.
Oh, remember how she learned super speed this episode?
Yeah. A new power.
Because the plot needed it.
She became the Flash. It's fine. Even though she's untrained, she doesn't know how to use her powers, but she uses them perfectly. You're gonna No. Oh, this episode.
I have to get from one end of the school. I know we're jumping all over. We don't care. You don't care. You only come here to laugh at the silly faces and the stupidity.
Yeah.
You're not interested in the story. I know that. Jay knows that. We all know that. Here for the meltdowns. She has a second to teach herself super speed. She does it.
She takes off her shoes.
Takes off her shoes. She does that. She plants her feet down. Does that little. Make sure she's got a good base. Yeah, I'm rigid. I've got
Contraction.
a good base. Yeah. I'm ready to. Then she does like a zip.
Oh my god. See?
That's 15 seconds already. They're dead, Naomi. They're dead.
She makes it.
Sorry, I'm trying everything in my power just to not talk about the next scene because it's one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah.
So Naomi and Melted Ice Cream Face are. Oh, by the way, 10-year-old daughter this week, 10-year-old sister.
Gone.
No, nowhere. She was just there to be last week.
10 is the new 16. Yeah,
10 is the new 6.
that's it. Her sole purpose.
Wood chip is the new punishment.
Right.
So Naomi and Melted Ice Cream Face are getting ready for prom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into so much trouble. Naomi looks lovely.
Oh yeah,
She's wearing a very nice silvery dress.
Very cute.
It's the first time that she's actually worn a dress.
Mm-hmm.
She's a pretty gal, so it looks very nice on her. Since I described how Naomi looked, Jane, why didn't you describe how Melted Ice Cream Face looked?
Oh my god! She's wearing, I think it's like a pinkish peaches type color dress, which is a terrible color on her to begin with. Let's just start there. It has like ripply layers. It's very large over her frame. Very round. And she this is not nice.
No.
But next to this particular scene in my notes, I do have, why does she look like a pig? It's not most flattering dress.
Flattering. It's not
No.
like, why would you do this?
It's not cute.
Why would you do this to this poor girl? Why would you do that?
It's not cute.
No.
A different color would have been better, a different cut.
Different person.
It wasn't cute. But she does look like a girl in this. She's wearing a dress. They both actually look feminine for once. They're not dressing weird like normal.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever you need to say.
That's a nice thing I can say.
Yeah. We had a before we get the prom dress reveals to the respective boyfriends. We did get a flashback of how Naomi met Sports Boy.
Oh yeah, the comic shop.
In the comic shop, where he's just like, I'm buying a comic because my friend likes him or something.
His sister or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta try. Yeah. And then he just like takes the piss out of. Remember how the show episode 1 started off with Superman in it?
Yeah.
And there were all these like what they were classing as fake Superman appearances, which of course were actually real Superman appearances. Saving, never since the first episode, never again.
No.
It's never been mentioned. The Superman Club's never been mentioned. Her being president of the Superman Club's never been fucking mentioned.
No.
Any incursions about Superman coming back? Nothing.
It's like it didn't happen.
He just gets mentioned now in terms of I'm better than Superman.
Basically, it's to tear Superman down.
Yeah.
So that they can lift her up.
Yeah.
Later in this episode.
Which shows that you have no confidence in your character.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So yeah, we have a flashback, and he disses sportsman boy bald man. Disses Superman, and she's like mad, so she storms out, and she makes him buy Teen Titans comic, which is okay. Definitely not a George Perez Marv Wolfman one. R.I.P. George Perez, passed away today.
Yeah.
But so that's their interesting backstory, which isn't remotely interesting.
No, it's her being really upset for no reason. I mean, she was kind of extreme in her reaction.
But it's like they're exactly the same age.
That's true.
So it's not like,
It was a long time
oh,
ago.
we're gonna see Clark meeting Lois for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And you go back 10 years and Clark's got a different Superman outfit and he's dressed differently and he's got, he conducts himself in a different manner and then Lois is more this, that, and the other. And you can actually see physical changes and personality changes in these characters until they come to current day. Naomi in the flashback was the same as basically Naomi from episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no real growth, not apart from the fact she's taken her glasses off.
Yeah, it's probably maybe a few weeks before. I guess.
Not
I don't know.
particularly interesting stuff. It's not, we're not talking about Gone with the Frickin' Wind here. Love of the Century.
Oh, they put no effort into it.
No.
But what do you expect?
I give up, man. So, for goodness sake, they turn up at the prom. I'm gonna smash through this episode.
Yeah.
It's shit. So they turn up to the prom. They
50
do some
people,
dance.
50 people
50,
there.
50. 50 people. So when she's at the prom, she hears this like me type of noise, which is a noise that she heard when she was in Star Labs.
So she says, yeah.
So she says, yeah. I mean, everyone's just walking in and out of Star Labs like it's nothing.
And there's something that happens
Twice
later
this episode.
that confuses exactly. It's just I don't understand, but we'll get to it. We'll
get to it. It doesn't make a lick of sense, but welcome to Naomi and have a nice day. So Daddy turns up to work for the first time in 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Take your time, dude.
But they call him in, right, to look at this video. Or
they call him in
to look at the raid.
To look at a raid which is going on in Star Labs. Now, I'm not a military guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a guns guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm British. But this looked like the most laughable, disorganized rabble of soldiers in the world. And I particularly like the bit where they charge into the room and one says, I can't see anything.
Yeah. What do you mean? But here's my question.
Yeah.
They already knew this was a source of alien activity.
Yes.
Why wasn't it already under military security?
Why hasn't the machine been taken out of Star Labs?
That was my next question. Everything taken out to be analyzed.
To be analyzed, to be cataloged, to be warehoused,
tested.
Why are they just leaving it lying in Star Labs where Naomi's just walked in, Zavala's just walked in, the soldiers have been in twice now, and then later on, Zavala and Dee go in.
Yeah. Everyone can just go as they please.
But the beauty of this is when they go to the machine and and the force field goes around it, and the dad's like, you got to get him out of there now.
Yeah.
And they went, okay, so they get the soldiers out. I didn't realize the soldiers just went, okay, let's go home.
Why are they listening to Dad, though?
So wait a minute. Wait, you're saying, obviously, this, what we don't know has appeared. Yes, danger, get them out of there. Okay, I'm okay with that for being cautious. But then you just leave? You don't cordon off the building. You don't put it under quarantine lockdown. You don't.
Well, they
just go, right, fuck it, we're off home.
No,
see you in the McDonald's.
They say that the building's full of soldiers later on. We just don't see them.
Oh.
Because they disappear when it's convenient.
Oh, I was confused by that because Zavala and Dee just walked into the top floor fucking lab later.
And it's empty.
In their casuals, Not giving a shit.
No.
So I just thought it was empty. Do you know, it's not full of people. Do you know what it is full of?
What?
Shit. It's full of shit.
That is true. Oh my god.
Let's get some nervous drinking in. Oh, whoa. Look, see that?
Oh.
See, right. Belle has got a whole fresh mug of water to drink from, but I drink from my flask, whatever you want to call it. And she's just like, oh, give me that water.
Yeah, yours is better.
There's yours.
No.
There's your water. Why are you coveting? Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's ass. It's a commandment.
She wants some.
She's coveting her neighbor's ass, her daddy's ass. Anyway. So, God. Naomi goes to the bathroom because that's where she feels the source of the boom.
Somehow.
Whatever.
Makes no sense.
And, oh, Jesus Christ. With melted ice cream face. And
the fact that it's there plays no part in the plot either. Like that,
I know.
doesn't matter. It's just weird. It's like the whole point was for them to get in that line about bathrooms being genderless or something.
Oh, and we'll deal with equality later.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry to be crude, Jane, but I don't want a unisex bathroom if I need a poo.
No.
You know? It's just awkward. Yeah? I don't need that. I don't need to be in an office environment or a pub environment, club environment, anything like that. There's an attractive woman, you know, fixing her makeup, and I gotta go shit. And I've got the raging hot spewing diarrheas. You know? I don't need that. She doesn't need that. She doesn't need that either. You know?
Yeah, this show and its agendas. Yeah.
Agendas being the apt.
Mm.
Yeah, so they squeeze in a line about, oh, we'll deal with equality later.
Yeah. Separate bathrooms are so Gen X.
Oh.
The future is all gender.
I'm gonna fucking melt that ice cream in completely.
It's like, oh my god.
You fucking sad bitch.
This is so terrible.
This is your hold on. Right, just for that, just because she said that line, she gets this. She gets this. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Oh my god.
Pookie, what is wrong?
She still want
That
yours.
Is okay, everyone that's hating on me in the chat, I don't care. I don't care. They
It's a
deserve
bad
this.
cut. This dress was not. It just wasn't. It wasn't right.
It's a bad cut on a bad actress. So yeah, there's a force fit. There's a huge grate in the toilets anyway. Why? Don't know.
No reason.
It's a TV grate, and
Yeah.
when you open it up, there was a force field behind it. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
So they bring the you know the other lad in, and he's just like, oh, it's probably a squigaggle bagaggle because I'm a know everything.
Yeah.
Sports boy is just like, Naomi, what's going on? I thought we were meant to be having a prom thing going on here. And she's like, oh, I'm doing homework. I'm helping someone with their homework.
Still lying. Still.
Liar. What does she say to her parents? Liars.
Liars.
What's Naomi keep doing? Lying. Oh, by the way, no purple-haired freak this episode. She's probably plotting how Naomi will be hers.
Yeah. I'm shocked she wasn't at prom. She's always there.
Yeah, she's always turning up to places she's not invited. So she lies to her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. He's upset. He storms off.
He's upset. We go to another flashback
Oh.
from 2 weeks ago. Where, oh, by the way, we get a time scale of all these episodes this week, don't we?
Do we?
Yes, we do. It's 3 months. From episode 1 to episode 11 is 3 months.
I don't know if that fits with what we've seen, but okay.
No.
That doesn't really align with
Not even in the slightest.
like 3 months. Okay.
So we get a flashback of I think it's called Nathan. I might call him Nathan from now on. Sports boy is too much for me. Nathan is turns up to this party. He bumps into Naomi and he's just like, oh, this is fate. And she's like, oh yeah. And he's like, yeah, because you know, I thought you might be here. And she's like, well, it can't be fate. Then he's like, well, no, because fate's
He believes in fate, destiny.
He believes in fate and destiny.
Yeah.
And other girl bands from the 90s.
Yeah.
By
the way, this is
this
is her house party that she was allowed to throw while her parents were out of town.
Yes. Now then, okay, let's play with this for a second, shall we? Let's play with this. Let's say that this is a year ago. Okay?
Yeah.
This is when she's first arrived in not Portland. So she is 15.
Yes.
And she's allowed to throw a party
which had more people than
parental
prom,
supervision. Yeah. Without parental supervision.
Because she's the adult.
Because she's the adult, yeah. And the kids are out of town.
They're at grandma's.
Oh, chihuahua. So they creep into the office because they want to use a CB radio.
Yeah.
Because Dee's got a CB radio. So they want to alert Dee. Nathan walks in on them and he's just like, what's going on? And Naomi lies again.
That's all she knows to do.
That's all she knows how to do, yeah. So Nathan, good on him, goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. And he turns around and he does a walkout. Now, I must confess, what happens next, I actually liked. Because Naomi goes after him, and then Naomi stops him, and then she's like, the real reason is because there is a force field around this place. And the actress actually looks upset by saying this. She doesn't look like she's like Amber Heard, I'm about to shit on your bed crazy.
She did a better performance for sure.
Yeah, she did a better performance than Amber Heard's done on these stands. Which, let's face it, ain't that hard. But and he's sort of like, right. And she's like, because I'm not from here. And she's getting all kind of upset. She's like, I'm an alien. And then the part that I actually like, because that bit's like whatever. The part that I really liked was the fact when she was like, and she kind of let it all out. She was like, and I'm really scared that I'm an alien, and I'm really scared that this is happening to me, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm just trying to fucking wing it, and you know, and I was just like, oh my god, at last we have something that we can relate to, some humanity,
some vulnerability. Some honesty.
Short-lived.
Yeah.
Because in a second she's gonna think she's better than Superman. But it was just like I liked the authenticness of it. It did. And then he's just like, okay, let's have a huggy poos and I'm here for you and all that kind of stuff, which was good.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, I like that. I like that. That was actually pretty well written, that little segment. So I don't know who the hell wrote it.
I was about to say, I don't know who did that.
But it did feel for one moment genuine and authentic. And I was like, why couldn't we have a lot more of this? This is how people properly would converse.
Right.
Not melted ice cream face and her. I don't know, what language does she speak?
SJW. That's it.
And retard.
Yeah.
She speaks like online speak.
Like Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter speak. Yeah, she Twitter speaks.
Mm-hmm.
She's got nothing of it, any value to say in 140 characters.
No substance at all.
Nothing. So that was good. I like that. And they have a huggy poo, and it was all good.
Mm-hmm.
So Dee and Zavala and the parents are arguing amongst each other again. I sort of zoned out here. I think they basically said we need to go to Star Labs or whatever. So the kids are like, right, we need to formulate a plan. So we need to get the rest of the prom out of one room and into another room where they should be safe.
All together. Which doesn't seem that smart, but okay.
So they kind of Pied Piper of Hamelin them over by, I don't know, promising a new DJ, or there's a
celebrity or something.
A celebrity band coming and it's gonna blow your mind. So it's Reme Zero singing "Save Me" from the prom in Smallville.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to mention the prom organizer because she was just a waste of space.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. I'm gonna show this. This is right, folks. This is Brutus's lieutenant.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is his enforcer.
This is the person who's taken over Earth 29 or whatever. I don't know what Earth it is.
I don't know.
Whatever Earth it is, this is his lieutenant.
Yeah. Who does nothing really.
Dad bod.
He's a tad out of shape, sure.
I mean, he probably isn't, but I mean, he might be. But it's I can't talk, but there again, I'm not on the screen. Well, I am on the screen, but I'm not on TV. But it's like, who does the wardrobe for these people?
Oh, they can't. They don't know. I don't think they have a professional person for that.
I was just relieved that another bad guy was white. Whew! Nearly had an incident. What? I mean, come on.
Why didn't they just send Mac again?
Big Mac and Shake. Yeah. She was only hired for one episode.
Oh my god.
Maybe she's being told off by Brutus.
Maybe.
For failing. I don't know. But this guy's meant to be above Mac, isn't he?
Yeah, this is high level, they say.
He just looks like a slubby dad bod. Hey, can I have $2 to get something to eat, please, when I really want crack?
Yeah. This random dude.
Okay, whatever you say. And he's like, haha, I've put 2 force fields in 2 places, blocking your friends and blocking the rest of the prom in that room that you put them in.
Yeah.
And I've got the key here, and they're just gonna blow up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna give you the key.
Yes.
And you can save one of them, but one of them is gonna die.
Yeah. You save one, it'll trigger the other to explode.
Yes. I have a question. And I've got 5 minutes to make a choice, otherwise they both go.
Right.
But I have a question.
Yes.
Why?
I know. I could not figure that out. Because he teleported here. Why does he think she can't teleport? Like, why would this necessarily be a challenge?
She's one of the 29, isn't she?
In the comic, she's a child of two 29ers.
Okay, so right, so she's the child of two 29ers.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got powers.
Yes.
I mean, she seems to sprout a different one every week.
That's why she's so much more powerful, because she was born with it naturally, as opposed to getting it through whatever happened.
An environmental
disaster.
Incident. Which is purple rocks flying across the sky.
Yeah.
Fucked if I know. So why give her the opportunity to save anyone? What are you trying to prove?
It's like, is it a test of character? Is it a test of her powers? But it's such a simple test, and you don't know that it is in fact a challenge. It just doesn't. Why don't you just tell her that you're going to kill all of her friends unless she comes with you? Because he wants her, right?
Yes. I'm going to set this off unless you come with me. It's pretty easy stuff.
And that could have been the season ender cliffhanger. What happened to Naomi?
Yeah, then we didn't have to have the other 2 episodes. And then it would have got cancelled, and then we would have never have had to see anything ever again.
Perfect.
And it would have been, yeah, what a perfect ending. Naomi was killed by Brutus. The end.
The end. Simple.
Yeah.
Or she comes back a villain. That could have been interesting.
No, she's been acting like one for quite a fair bit of this season.
Exactly.
So Dee and Zavala turn up in Star Labs, which is apparently full of soldiers.
Yeah. None in the room.
Zavala in his nice suit, looking dapper. So they combine their powers so that Zavala weakens the shield, so Dee can stick his hand in with a glove and rip out the mechanism.
Yeah.
Which should teleport everyone back or some shit. Teleport this guy back anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
which raises the question, why didn't they destroy it the first time they were in there?
Which raises the question, why is it still there?
Exactly. So many questions.
Military, twice now you've been here, at least to our knowledge. Nah, just leave this alien tech lying around. It's fine. Yeah. It's not as if anyone walks in and fucks with it, is it? So Naomi goes to her little Scooby gang.
Yeah.
There's going to be people telling me off for saying, how dare you disrespect the Scooby gang? I don't know.
Yeah.
And she says, look, bad news. Forcefield's going to melt you.
Yeah.
Unless I make a decision on using this key to open it up. But I've got 5 minutes to make a decision. And if I let you out, then they blow up over there in the gym.
And to Nathan's credit, he's like, look, it's an easy decision.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Not even thinking about it. And he's just like, yeah, easy decision. 3 of us, 50 of them. No brainer. Go save them.
Yeah.
Nathan is more heroic than Naomi.
He is. Oh my god. I'm so glad somebody said it.
His moral compass seems to be very well centered. This young man. He's shown better decision making choices than anyone in the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
Why isn't Nathan the star? Why isn't this called Nathan? No. So anyway, the melted ice cream face is like, no, let us out.
She's like, I don't want my last
them. Yeah,
or something.
I'm too pretty to die. And then then her 80-year-old boyfriend says, well, I mean, if doing one door triggers the other door, then it's a dead man switch, which
Mhm.
means that it still has to relay back to the switch, back to the other one to blow it up. So you've got about a second to use the key on the other door as well. But the two doors are the opposite ends of the school.
This is
Which
also
is-
alien technology. So how
Mhm.
does he know the same rules apply?
Oh, it's called bullshit.
Yeah.
It's called bullshit. He has no way to make that determination with alien technology. None. So she's like, wait a minute, I can't go from one end of the school to another in less than a second. and then Melted Ice Cream Face says, I'm not, hold on. Naomi says, I can't go from one end of the school to another in less than a second. I'm not Superman. And Melted Ice Cream Face says, yeah, you're not Superman. You're Naomi freaking McDuffie. You're better than Superman.
You're better.
You're better. Even though you've never in your life gone super speed.
Ever. Your powers are explosive.
Oh, when she flies and teleports, maybe. We don't know because
We
that
don't
one
know.
went out the fucking window. So she goes to the 50 students.
Yeah.
She uses the key on that.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
She takes off her shoes.
takes her shoes off.
Yeah.
And then she like wiggles her feet so she's got good purchase. Okay, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
So she stabs the door with the key because it's like a knife.
Mhm.
And then we get this like slow-mo bit, which I'm pretty sure if it was running at normal speed would be about 25 seconds. And then she suddenly can super speed out of nowhere.
It's like she's the Flash now.
And then stabs the other door and everyone's safe. And they go, yay,
Yeah.
MacGuffin.
Somehow she
Fucking
lands too, like right there on the floor. And she's not
Yeah,
crushed.
wouldn't she have gone like through the wall and just splattered on the wall and or just burnt up with friction? Because she's going too fast and friction just would have like
She can perfectly control her power. This new power she didn't have.
oh, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
Mm.
No problem. It's easy. Easy. So dad turns up at school and everyone hugs and then they're like, hey, let's have a dance. And then they have another flashback scene to end the
yeah.
episode.
Mm-hmm.
Where, well, no, not to end the episode, but then have another flashback scene of them looking at the stars and then they kiss. Then it goes back to school and they're on their own.
Mhm.
Nathan and Naomi are having a dance and then they're having a chat and he's like, we can't be together?
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Your destiny lies elsewhere. Well, you can be part of that life if you want to.
Well, he's an actual child. She's an
True.
adult. So
True. Yeah.
he
He's only
probably can't just up and
16.
leave.
She's 26. Maybe 36, not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just like, we're great. I'll always be there for you.
Mm-hmm.
But our destinies lie differently because you're a super alien powered thing.
You're a hero.
You're a hero. I've never heard anyone say that to me before. I'm like, fuck, goddamn right.
You've never acted like one.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been
You've
a
gotta act
villain
like
this
it hit
entire
me
show.
cold
You've
one.
lied. You've cheated. You've stolen things from people. You've manipulated everybody in your life. How are you a hero? What do you
Well, she did save 53 people
with a newfound power?
with
Protected.
the power. Well, a newfound power and a key that her enemy gave her.
Right.
This show's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
So it's like, okay, we like each other, but we're not. So they're broken up now?
Yeah, apparently. Which is good for Nathan. He needed to get out of this situation.
No, but you know what this means? It just means that purple-haired girl's gonna finger bang her now.
Well, it's her or Pizza Boy.
Who was not in this
He
episode?
was not.
Where was Pizza Boy? And why weren't you at prom, sir? Did you
Maybe
have
they-
something better to do?
Maybe they're together now.
Yeah, because this just to me feels like one of those instances where somebody's gonna get together with Naomi
Yeah.
and she's gonna say, but my destiny lies differently because I am a super duper alien thing. And they're gonna go, all right, let's see where it goes then. It's like Lois Lane and Clark.
I think
It's
you're
like-
right, though. I think it's going to be the purple hair girl because she's into the comics and stuff. And she's an adult, so she can go where she wants.
I just think this opens the door for somebody else to come in. That's all they're doing. They're like, okay, now that we've removed Nathan and we've moved him out the picture on a more permanent basis because of this arc,
Yeah.
now we can just get scissoring
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
some shit.
We've gotten rid of this stable heterosexual relationship, so
Yeah, we've got rid of the only level-headed person in the show.
only one.
Only one. They're
Yeah.
gone. Now all the crazies are left. Let's stick it with one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So there's 2 episodes left to go.
You may have to prep for this one. Just take a day. A little alcohol. Brace yourself.
There might be drink. I might just be going through. Are we going to do the? Are we going to do like a whole thing then?
Yeah. I think we have to.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of drink then. And I'm going to start now. Right now. Oh,
May
rum.
May 10th, right around the corner.
Oh, no, man. So the good news is 1 week and it's done.
Yeah.
Bad news is two episodes.
Oh gosh.
But like, all I can think is, let's say somebody decides to watch 1 episode live, and they're just like, stay tuned for the second part of the season finale. They'd be like, no,
Right.
no, I can only take so much. Oh man.
I feel like these are bonus episodes. Like this is just a little
I
extra.
feel like these are boner episodes. Or bogus episodes.
Yeah.
Jane,
Yes.
what would you rate this week's episode?
Oh my gosh. Probably because it did have that one decent interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing particularly offensive. I would put it at -2.
Okay.
-2.
I am
Because
gonna
it
give
was
this.
inconsistent with there was just a lot of contradictions and things that didn't make sense. So
Yeah, it's silly, it's stupid, it was boring. There was that good interaction.
yeah.
I feel Nathan's the only good thing on the show.
And he's gone.
And he's kind of like out the equation now, really. I'm gonna give this a 0 out of 5.
Really?
That's a very high score for Naomi. 0
the
out of
highest.
5 is I think it's the highest I've given today. Not because it was the best episode,
Mm-mm.
just that one little snippet
Yeah.
I'm really grading on that.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
Maybe a 3 out of 5. 6 out of 10, that bit. And then everything else was like shit.
Yeah, the rest just made no sense. It was like we've seen before, where it's one scene and another scene and another scene, but no actual sensible, logical connection between them. Just things thrown on the screen. Like,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
nothing served a purpose. Nothing made sense.
Actually, I'm going to give it a -1. Because when Dee and Zavala turned up to Starlab
Yes.
and they used their powers to get through the shield to pull the thing,
Mm-hmm.
which should have teleported people back or whatever, that turned out to be a ruse.
Right.
It was a fake, and I'm like, fuck off.
For what reason?
It was a waste. It was a waste to give them a subplot.
But here's
And
the thing.
absolutely nothing to give them a subplot.
Here's the other thing too. We didn't see how they got in, because that could have been interesting if they.
We never
got
see
in
how they
disguise.
get in.
I know they could have gotten in. They could have like beat up 2 military guys, put on their uniforms,
Yeah,
snuck in that way.
Could have used their powers to come in through the roof, through the ceiling.
Oh, that would have been cool. No. And
Nope.
somehow, okay, this is the other thing. When they use their powers, that would have created another spike that the military is observing for, right? So they would have been
I don't fucking
captured.
know.
They would have been captured, but they weren't. Like, it just.
I don't know. Every week's different, isn't it?
I just can't. The storytelling is just insane.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
And this was one of the worst of ending in that regard.
Okay.
But that one scene saved it. That's what took it out of negative.
Jane, is there anything you'd like to plug before we go?
Yes, I'm going to be dropping my Doctor Strange review shortly. So definitely check that out when it hits.
Nice. Remember, folks, link in the description box down below to Jane Theory's channel. Please click it, subscribe, show us some love. If you've liked this, you're going to love her stuff.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm going to put an ice pack on my head now. I am so done with the show. Just one more week. That's all I gotta say to myself.
You're almost there.
One more week. So close.
So close.
And then I can wait for the inevitable news of its cancellation. If it comes back, Naomi renewed for season 2, I'm gonna cry.
I can't. I don't believe it can. I just don't see how. I
don't know. I just can't. It's if Batwoman's got canned and this is doing worse than Batwoman and Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
This has got to go.
I mean, if Legends is gone, like, it has to. There's no way.
Lesbians of Tomorrow. I watched the whole scene with 2 lesbians just saying babe to each other once. It was worse than melted ice cream face. And
really?
They were both saying babe to each other. Hey, babe. Yeah, babe. Do you want to do this, babe? All right, babe. Okay, babe. Sure thing, babe. It's like, we get it. Yeah, yay.
They want to make sure you get it. Got to reinforce it.
Oh, yeah. They really want to make sure that you get it. It's like in the Doctor Strange, America Chavez is wearing a pride pin.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why? Because the world that she comes from, it's just women. And it's women that biologically copulate with women to have babies. So why would there be pride? Because that would be the norm to you.
Exactly. Makes no sense.
No, you didn't even that, did you? Victoria Alonso. Yeah, I've got stuff happening. I'm too traumatized to go into right now. So I hope that you've enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel too. Follow me on Twitter and other social media platforms that I don't care to discuss right now. It's none of your business. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.
Bye.